Where's the fucking light? Bro, I'm gonna fucking die in here. Getting hacked fucking sucks. It's like the worst thing in the world. And there's no sugarcoat to that. When your computer is infected with whatever the fuck it's infected with, you're just royally fucked. Because 9 times out of 10, that fucker's a rootkit or a bootkit. Which both suck, might I say. But because they vary so much and there's millions of different variants, it's just, you don't know what the fuck to do. There's so many different kinds, there's so many 0 days just fucking popping out of the shitter because of AI that antivirus systems can't even keep up now. The whole system's fucked, but there is one method to fully remove all malware and all traces of malware and any kind of rootkit, bootkit, whatever the fuck you want to call it, off your system permanently. And that is with a fresh Windows install. Fresh Windows installs and factory resetting are very different. Now, the only exception for a fresh Windows install to have a virus is it got into your motherboard. Rare, it happens. That's a lottery system. But if it did happen to you, just like... But that's not always the case. There is other options. Now, right now, I get to showcase a really silly, awesome bootkit I'm working on. It's definitely not ransomware, pinky promise. Pinky promise it's not ransomware, but like... I sure hope nothing bad happens. Oh fuck, it would appear I have ransomware. Surely it's not that big of a deal, right? We could just press the Windows key and... Woo! It knows when you're trying to escape the ransomware. What? No way. Okay. Hear me out. There's no way in hell it's polymorphic and it will just change itself every time the system reboots so antivirus can't detect it, right? That's polymorphic. But surely it's not that bad. Surely we can just reboot the system. We'll restart it. But back to my point of getting hacked. It's really bad, but reinstalling Windows will solve 99% of your problems. It solves everything, really. Nothing you're stressed about, because brand new operating system, essentially. Or you could be smart and just install Linux. Just saying. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it's really not that bad. We're restarting. Everything's fine. Malware doesn't survive a Windows restart, right? Or a factory reset. That's not real, right? Surely no way. I'm not gonna boot into safe mode. I already know I hijacked safe mode, but surely it's not gonna go again, right? Ah, fuck. I would be so unfortunate if it did. So mighty unfortunate if it hijacks the user's login to run itself. That would be ridiculous. I totally agree. Holy fuck. It hijacked the user login to inject itself. Now, in this case, this is worst case scenario, because this malware is fucking dirty. It don't play by the rules. This one is a fucking little bitch. It ruins the operating system. It's like not Pieta, but like, you can actually get access to your files again, but your operating system's fucked. It's over. But you do get your files, so yeah. I'm nice, but you can't try and boot into another Linux distribution, or it'll break everything. But yeah, no, it's really not that difficult. And in today's demonstration, I'm gonna show you guys how to do just that. It's very simple. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little fun demonstration. I'm really happy I got to show off this thing I slightly reverse engineered. Catch you in the demo.
Okay, first things first. I'm probably going to have these links in the description, but there's a very small but also high likelihood that the USB drive you're using is full of a whole bunch of junk shit or is bootable. And a good way to fix this is to download Rufus. And Rufus is typically used for flashing ISOs onto USB drives, but is exceptional at formatting them as well. So I'm going to download this. Wait for that to download. Throw that in the downloads. And then we're going to want to type in Windows 11 download. I'll try and remember to put this in the description, but you'll want to make sure it's the actual Microsoft website. Okay, create Windows 11 installation media. This is what you're going to want to do. And then download that shit, type shit. Okay, that's it. We're done. We don't need the browser anymore. Now, I'm going to plug this bitch in. Wow, crazy. No pop-up. All right, perfect. I'm going to push Windows E, open downloads, click on Rufus. Allow. Bitdefender. But hold up. Oh wait, I know what's up. You'll see what that's for in a second. Okay. It was able to detect that. Pretty good. Non-bootable, please. Wipe that shit. It should take anywhere between like 5 to 15 seconds, depending on like. I actually don't know what it depends on. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay, we're already at 15 seconds. I'm a liar, I guess. Fuck. 2 seconds overtime. Shit, bro. I mean, okay. Now you're gonna run the creation tool. We can minimize this too. Oh yeah, and you'll want at least 8 gigabytes on the drive you're using as well. So this is the terms and agreement. You're going to want to accept the terms and agreement for the spyware you're going to be installing on your computer, because everybody knows Windows is just glorified spyware, but yeah, what can you do? Oh, actually, you could just use Linux. But my audience who doesn't know how to use Linux, this is what this video is for. Use recommended options for this PC. Yep, and you could. Oh, yeah. You can choose different options if you'd like. We could go with all these. Yeah. That'd be funny, just navigating it in Russian. Okay, we'll just go with the recommended options and click next. Now you could do it with ISO, but because we are using a physical USB drive, we're just going to use flash with the USB drive. All right, getting a few things ready. Yeah, you do that, bro. Meantime, I'm going to sip this coffee. Hold up. Damn, that's just fucking good. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, what is this wiper virus thing about? You probably saw that in my files, because I know a lot of you are nosy. Now, this is a very, very fun little program I made in Golang that does exactly what it says. It is a wiper virus. Its sole purpose is to wipe your computer and override your MRB so you can reinstall Windows. Now, this is a malicious program. This, in every sense, is destructive malware. Do not run this without proper authorization or understanding exactly what it does. And what it does exactly is overrides your computer MRB, also known as your boot interface. And when you override an MRB with a whole bunch of junk flow data, like random fake binary or random messages, your computer won't boot type shit. So we're going to compile it really quick. And it makes 2 versions. It has a uncompressed and compressed version. As you can see, it is very slow at compressing. That took way too long. The uncompressed works a lot better than the compressed version, but people might like it because it's smaller. I personally like big ones, so I could take it. But pause. What was I just about to say? That sounds really bad out of context. What I was gonna say is I could take it and paste it and not have to worry about it failing. Jesus, what the? Okay, and now you're gonna see where those malware properties really kick in. When I double click it, tell me what you notice when I decline it the first time. Oh, what? Is it repeatedly asking for admin? Ah, that's ridiculous. Why couldn't I have just programmed a UX bypass? I don't know, because this is more fucking fun, and fuck you. And before I accept it, seizure warning. It's not that bad, but just seizure warning, okay? This is GUI level malware, so it does that because I like flashy. It's fun. Okay, there it is. So what this is doing, it's currently overriding a whole bunch of files in your System32 directory, as well as all other areas within your C drive. as well as any other drives you might have. This is kind of a worm, kind of in a sense of it looking for multiple drives. Don't worry, this doesn't exploit any vulnerabilities, like to try and worm into different things in your network. I'm debating if I want to post this source code on GitHub for people to like actually use this software who do need to wipe their computers, but if anything were to actually get my account permanently banned, I feel like this one might be it. It's a little too dangerous and a little too easy to misuse, if you know what I mean. This thing could very easily cripple any Windows server or Windows system in a sense. But yeah. And then these random little binary files are absolutely nothing. They don't do anything at all. Oh, I can't even open it. All right, it overrided Notepad++. That's okay. We'll stop though. I don't want you guys to go blind. But yeah, you can still hear it. And then I am going to be deleting these off my main system. It's a fucking wiper virus, and I don't want that shit. Are we done? Oh, it's still going. Damn, go girl. Preach, damn. Oh, nope, it's done. Okay. So once your computer freezes up, that's when it's dead. It's died. Officially. Now, if you are in the case where you don't have access to your operating system, you can still reinstall Windows over that. Hold on 1 second. Let me just control. I'm just going to power this fucker off so I can talk. Okay, great. So if you are not able to like run programs on your computer like that malicious wiper, you can still hypothetically reinstall Windows. Just go with a normal Windows reinstallation, and like you wouldn't really have to worry about it. I will tell you why I personally like destroying my previous Windows install though, and that is simply because I don't know, it just gives me more ease of mind because it's like here's the thing. I don't get hacked often, like ever. If I get hacked, it's because I accidentally made a worm and it spread and I forget about it, and then I'll be like, why is my camera being accessed? And then I'll check Discord and it's like, oh, wait, that's still active. And then I'll freak out because like I'll forget how I added the persistent methods and it will use up all my memory, and it's ridiculous. A lot of the shit I make is polymorphic. It's not ideal, but this isn't. Actually, it could be. But why would you make a wiper polymorphic? That's fucking stupid. To evade antivirus, like you're getting rid of your antivirus running it, so it's like what the fuck's the point? Anyway, yes, you can use this to reinstall Windows on a normal Windows install. I just like breaking my previous Windows install because it removes all potential issues, because that means no data will be left on the computer. And could it be used as an anti-forensics software because it wipes and overrides data? Maybe. Could it fall under that? Probably not. Because again, it's malware, so I mean, you could just say, "Oh, I got hacked. Fuck, shit, whatever." But yeah, hypothetically, of course, don't do illegal shit. Obviously. In the meantime, though, as this goes, I'm probably just gonna like scroll Instagram Reels. And do I know I found this method. This is so like I'm not addicted to scrolling Instagram. I'll tell you. If anything like political or violent comes up, I'll just stop scrolling Instagram for the day. All right. First video. God damn it. Okay, so that's enough Instagram for today, I guess. But yeah. What the? Okay, I'm clipping that. That's funny. Okay, perfect. It is done. Now, this will not take a few minutes. I'm gonna be honest, Windows. I could finish faster than that. Whoa. No. What? Okay. So once that's done, what you're gonna want to do is power off your device, and a very default method that typically works for most people, because a lot of people don't know how to get into their computer's BIOS, is to just turn off their device and turn it back on 4 times, like simultaneously. So the second you see the Windows logo, you just turn it off again and then turn it back on. And at about like the 4th time, it should start working again. But yeah, once you're done with that, you literally just go to your boot options, or better yet, just plug the USB in. But yeah, we're just gonna test this real quick. Hold up. Boom. Okay, so yeah, that seems to be fine. Boom. Resources. Bootress. you to real bootress. Okay, so there's source. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Look at all that beautiful spyware. Love it. Okay, so once you're done with that, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You literally just continue with the regular Windows reinstall, and I could probably give you a little demonstration. We can pretend it's plugged in. Uh, Kind of what you're gonna be seeing, and you just install it as normal. It can take anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, depending on your network speed, because it does have to re-download Windows from the internet, even though you just downloaded it to your USB drive offline. Like I said, spyware. So yeah, everybody loves it. Okay, just kidding. I forgot it disables network drivers. But it affects virtual machines the most. Trust. Nah, I'm just kidding. Again, with that malware, I'm probably not going to make a video on it. I might. If you guys want a video on the wiper, let me know, and I'll see if I can get it on GitHub and, I don't know, explain a little bit more about how it works and like use cases and shit. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's all for today's video. What is that? Why does it? That's weird. I could swear it smells like chloroform.